disappointment, frustration. These are all things that I felt when I got my Cricut Maker, and I was so sad. I didn't want to feel this. I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it so much, but I didn't. So I'm gonna tell you why I sold my Cricut Maker. So if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and get into my story. So my story starts with me getting a Cricut Air 2 a few years back for my birthday, and I loved it. But then the Maker came out, and I feel like most crafters that have a Cricut that like it, I drooled over this machine. I wanted this machine. I Googled it. I looked at pictures. I was on Cricut all the time. The Maker was eventually gonna be mine. The only question was when. So along came a sale. I went and got the Maker. I went ahead and got the Maker and the knife blade because I bought the Cricut Maker specifically because I wanted to be able to have the wood cutting feature. That is what called me, that is what drawed me in. I even, in more detail, wanted to be able to cut basically wood ornaments. And I knew you could use like balsa wood, and you had to use a specific type of wood with the Maker, and that was fine. That didn't bother me. As long as I could do these ornaments and cut the wood, I would be happy. So I went ahead, I got my Maker, I got the knife blade, everything you could ever need to have yourself set up with the Cricut Maker. I got it. And then I got it home and I started to play with it. And I was so excited because I had wanted this machine for so long. And then it happened. It couldn't do what I wanted it to do. And that's my fault. I should have done more research into what exactly it could do. But I'm hoping this video can help you. When you are buying the Cricut Maker and you want that wood cutting feature, know that it can't cut like really tiny little marks. And when I say little tiny little marks, I'm talking about if you were to make a wood Christmas ornament, which is what I wanted it to do. I wanted to be able to either paint the wood ornaments or leave them raw. But I wanted to be able to make like a small circle like this with like a design on the inside. Nah, it can't do it. So I was extremely disappointed. I was frustrated. I went through so much wood. I tried every kind of wood you could imagine, just trying to get it to cut correctly and to, see how small it could go, and it couldn't do it. And I was very frustrated. And the Maker is also known for being able to do good with fabric and stuff like that. But if you have seen my other videos, I can't sew. And I don't have any intention of sewing in the future. So yeah, that just kind of ruled that part out for me. So then I was left with a machine that could do exactly what my Air 2 could do. And if you put the two side by side and I needed to do a craft, 99% of the time I would go for my Air 2 because in my opinion, it was quieter. And I was like, okay, well, if you can do the same thing that my Air 2 can do, I'm just gonna go with the quieter machine. And that's my opinion. Some people may think their Maker is quieter. Totally, that can be your opinion too. But mine is that I thought that the Air 2 was quieter. So then I had a machine that was just sitting there and I was like, I don't know what to do with you. So I sold it because in the crafting world, you can make that go a long way if you need crafting supplies and things like that. So that is why I sold my Maker, because it couldn't do exactly what I was expecting it to do. And a lot of that is expectation. When you go into something and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna have this machine, it's gonna be able to do this, and we're gonna make all these projects together and it's gonna be great. And then it doesn't live up to that, dream that you had. So if you are looking to buy a Cricut, just do a little more research than I did on it. Know exactly what it can do and what you need it to do and what you want it to do. So by that is just know that it can't do those intricate little cuts on the wood. So don't buy it specifically for that and spend that extra money. If you just need a machine that can do the heat transfer vinyl, the adhesive, that type of stuff, save yourself the money, get the Air 2. Again, personal opinion, but that is why I sold my Cricut Maker. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.